though. That's that you gotta get us there.
Lord have mercy. Stubborn. Lord, but y'all some good people though. Y'all definitely some good people. But y'all got you. But one thing about Scorpio, ooh, Lord, they get mad, and you might think it's over with. Then later on down, like I'm not thinking somebody like that. Later on down, you might think everything over. You ever talk about this thing or whatever. By the time something flashback and she sees something, oh yeah, you remember that? Man, that been 10, 20 years ago. Come on now. We done got through this.
But you know. We don't forget. We do not forget.
Oh man, that wrong with that. That same thing was saying, man, I don't really get to when it comes to Zodiac, I like to have a little fun with it. And just man, like telling me about your mind, sharing where you from. You ain't gotta say your home city. This your state. I like to share my videos and stuff, man. But you don't mind sharing that.
I'm from South Florida. I live in South Florida. Licensed in Florida and Georgia. So.
Okay. Miss Willis in the building. I love it. Love seeing it, man. I'm all for all, come for everybody. You know what I'm saying? There for everybody. Love seeing my sister do her thing. You know, African American, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Continue doing what you're doing. I pray blessings. God continue to bless you, enlarge your territory, whatever you are doing. Oh yeah, let me do a little quick. Can I do a little prayer?
Sure, absolutely.
Hey, listen. Let me get my microphone. Listen, today I thank God for today. I thank God for you. I just thank God for just blessing me to connect with someone like you. You know what I'm saying? And definitely bless this podcast. Bless your business. Bless your family. Bless those who watch. Bless their family too. Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Gotta get praying, man. Gotta get prayer.
Can't move without it.
I can't do without it, man. So just looking at you, I know I got you caught you by surprise, but at the same time, it's God time. It was meant to be. Just by you, I see what you do doing real estate and everything. Just the mental set of it. What made you want to do real estate? Like, you know, because what was the thought process? What time wise? What made you got into real estate?
Good question. It was divine timing because it wasn't me, to say the very least. I was in healthcare. I was in oncology at the time, and I'm always seeking. I've always been an entrepreneur at heart, right? And I know this is not a word, but I said I had got to a point where I felt like I was unemployable. You know how the court operate. So I started seeking other things, and I always had a love for real estate, more so of interior design and turning ugly things into pretty things, more of flipping. But the heart of me, I love helping people. Yes. So I fell into the traditional portion of real estate. Left my job. I was at that job for 9 years. Took a leap of faith out of nowhere. God pushed me out. I say that. I say that in the best way possible because that's what it was. Nothing saved, nothing, no plans on leaving when I did leave. But circumstances had it that I did. I took a leave of absence and then put my resignation in. And I'm here. So
wow.
There was really no thought process behind it. It just kind of the way that it was supposed to happen. And 7 year later, I'm still good.
Come on with it. Amen. I love what you just not say because I get asked a question. What made you do podcasting? I love people. And I feel like we don't have to be a celebrity. We all got a testimony. We all been through something. So the name I came up with was Real Life Podcast. And the real means connected with real people. And what I mean by real, the energy. It's a lot of fake. A saying says fake is everywhere and real is where. So when I connected with you, I knew you definitely was real. So that my spirit would definitely lead me to somebody real. I just don't connect with anybody. I talk to everybody, but I don't connect with anybody. That's like family. I love my family. Yeah, we do cookouts, but everybody can't come to your house. You know what I'm saying? Nothing against my family. They can't. I'm a family.
Yes, he is, Brian.
Definitely, man. I definitely knew that you was real. Definitely. Miss Realtor, y'all follow Miss Precious. Follow her. I follow you on Instagram. I love all your content. I love everything that you do. Seriously, man. You keep going up. The sky's the limit for you, man. You know what I'm saying? And God got so much in store for you. It's only the beginning. You might think that right there, it's gonna continue to grow. It's gonna continue to grow. And you do it with so much love. And And we pretty much about done, but I'm getting to the heart because God looks at the heart. And I see that your heart is pure. And I watch your smile. Like that's like I said, your smile, oh man, that first glance, that's different. You know what I'm saying? So just with it, man, you helping people. What's the being mental? I'm definitely building mental health. What's the mental? So you can share something mental with me. Share something mental about anything. We're dealing with realtor, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a process. It takes time. I know you got to deal with certain customers, you know what I'm saying? And you got to continue to be who you are. Because I deal with customer service too. You know what I'm saying? I'm a truck driver. So I deal with a lot of customers. And I go in with a smile, try to go in who I am. And there's some days everybody gonna speak to you. They ain't gonna speak the same you speak to them. I used to feel some type of way about that. I'm 34 years old. You know what I'm saying? So I have to feel the type of way, but I was raised, hey, you reap what you sow. Do your part, and guess what? You know what I'm saying? As long as we did your part, because God gonna get you, we didn't do your part. You know what I'm saying? So what's the mental aspects of you just doing real estate? Where that come, you know?
It's like a strong. It's you have to be strong in order to. I feel like the difference. What sets me apart, I'll say that mentally, is because I love what I do. So if not for the monetary benefit, does it fund my life? Absolutely. But when I feel like, I know when you operate from the heart, you know, that'll come. So mentally, you have to be ready, just like you said, we're dealing with people. I'm a psychology major. I was in healthcare before. My specialty the last 9 years was in oncology, in healthcare. So I was dealing with the worst of the worst in the sense of people coming to a place where they did not sign up for it. They didn't want to be. They were questioning life, their existence, the higher power that they believed in because of the situations that they were put in. I think God does everything for a reason, right? He helped me mentally get to a point where I'm able to deal with certain situations. So in real estate itself, I'm a therapist. I'm a negotiator. I'm a realtor. I show properties. I'm an inspector. We wear so many hats. When you're dealing with people as a whole, and you know that. And you said something that just gave me a flashback. You know how we were raised to. You know we reap what we sow. So I know karma comes in every way, form, or fashion, and it misses nobody. So I'm very I make sure that I don't miss that mark, if that makes sense. By the time I lay my head on my table, I make sure I've done right by people. So my mental state pretty much comes from me trusting that God is going to do what he needs to do because I'm doing what I have to do. And I'm very intentional with my relationship with him. So that's how I stay sane. You get up every morning, you make sure I do my routine, which is praying, praying in the word, keeping him first no matter what. Taking my woosahs, meditating, just all the stuff that's necessary in this world because it's not just real estate, it's real life. You know, although that I take on a lot of people's baggage because I care for real. It's not just about them getting the keys to their house. I want them to be educated. I want them to know that I am a real person, I care, and life happens. You're not a transaction when you deal with me. So I have to be mentally sane. And another thing is, and this is just, hopping on the mental state of things. Prior to me getting into real estate, I had to get counseling. And it had nothing to do with real estate. And if our history as Black people, that's like counseling. What you mean? You deal with it, you trust God, and you keep moving. And I think it's just the opposite. We need to sit on somebody's couch and let them know how we feel so that we can get it all out, because the root of most of our issues is something that's so far that we won't even, grasp until someone brings it out of us. And it takes sitting down and actually working through those things for you to be a better person. And that me even seeking it at that moment, I had no clue what was going on, but I understand it now, right? I understand that God had to do that in order to push me to where I am now, to be able to deal on a daily basis with other people and still be, able to deal with the things that goes on in my life and show up.
Preparing you, that was preparing you, and you were ready for it. You know what I'm saying? Preparing you, like, you said a mouthful. You were just preaching this. Now you said you really care, and that's deep. When you care for somebody, you want them to have it more than they want to have. You want them to have more than they do. You know what I'm saying? Like you be like, and I like that one time. Like I'm like that still. Like I want people to be able to have it more, I'll give you the shirt off of me. Seriously, I'll give you the shirt off of me. You know what I'm saying? I always have a problem saying no. But man, God is definitely using you. You definitely are used by God. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, firsthand, like I ain't seen you mad. You know what I'm saying? And even when I was over here aggravating you to come on the podcast, you still was, that smile still showing. Oh, Lord have mercy. I knew what God said, man. So, pretty much one more question. Your skin, you like I said, you definitely gorgeous. I'll be respectful. But I like to give people their flowers always. You know what I'm saying? I like to give respect where respect is due. You know what I'm saying? Don't be mad, whatever. I respect that, but you definitely are gorgeous inside and out. You are definitely the prize. So when they say keep your eyes on the prize, you are the prize. So what I'm trying to say is self-care. You know what I'm saying? What's up? You do. Give me a self-care, good old something about self-care that you know, how you feel about a routine, whatever you want to say, because you on fleek. You on fleek, skin, all that stuff on fire, girl. So think about 20, think about, you might buy, you 24, right? 24, right?
I'll take it. My daughter's 21, so yeah, I'll take 24.
Oh, Jesus, okay, that must be that's your sister. Then. Okay, yeah. So that's favor, man. That's a little favor. You listen. I tell people, being 34, like man, I'm actually gonna go to the gym in a little while, but I want to do this because this right here, what matters now. You know what I'm saying? This is what matters right here. I had to get this in because anytime you bring in, you know, when you're doing the right thing, you putting God first. You know, people need to see this. You know what I'm saying? They need to see this. That's why I do podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Definitely need to see this. This is going to bless many people. You know what I'm saying? Going to bless many people. Anything I can do, you let me know. Anything at all. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was bugging you because, you know, I got to get her, man. She got to come on. I wasn't going to stop. I wasn't going to stop. You can get tired of me. I'll go hit you back in the inbox. But
sometimes we need that push, and it's alignment because someone reached out to me recently, and I always get the whole get on our podcast. There's one in particular here I'm supposed to go to, and I've been pushing it off for many reasons. I have 101 excuses. I'm just going to be honest with you. Just not truly making the time to do it, and I know I should, and I know it's because there's something. What that something is, it haven't been revealed to me, but somebody reached out to me recently, and kind of poured into me, to say the very least. And said one of my holdbacks is collaboration. I'm always trying to do stuff myself, and they kind of gave me some tips. And the fact that you even did this is a form of collaboration, right? Being on your platform and vice versa. And I'm the resource person, so I'm one that's going to always ensure if you come to me, if I don't know, we gonna figure it out. Or if I know, and I know, like if we had a conversation and you was looking for something, I'd be like, oh shoot, something come across my my desk, I'm gonna send it your way. I remember when you were XYZ. So I've always been that person, but I've noticed that the reciprocation ain't always there, but it has never stopped me from being who I am. And I just know God is now returning that favor, one way or the other, because, unwarranted or, not even asked. Like you said, you made sure I got on here, and I'm busy. I'm gonna be honest with you,
yes. But
I truly, truly appreciate the push, because sometimes we get in our own way and we miss out on blessings because we're too busy, right? So thank you for, doing what you did to get me here. I do appreciate it. I am nervous. I am scared. As much as I've been on my little live,
you're a people's person.
Huh?
You're a people's person. You ain't got nothing to be nervous about. You're a people's person. And I know you're busy. I was just joking. I knew you, but I definitely. It's an honor, man, to get you on, like, for real. Man, like anybody I've come across, I have been blessed at coming on the podcast, and I've been blessed to just, I was in the right time. I wasn't even going to do too much there. I had football this morning because I coach too. So I actually been training guys today and stuff. But I said, we're going to try to make it happen, man. What, no rush, but I just thank you just coming on, man, and just blessing this platform, you know what I'm saying? And, blessing my life and blessing your life, because I tell you, I say this all the time on all my podcasts. You don't know what nobody going through, but just by people just to see you, you know what I'm saying? They could be on edge, you know what I'm saying? Depression is real. Suicide is real. But just by to see you can change somebody's life, man. You know what I'm saying? Domestic violence, all that stuff, that's real. You
And
know what I'm saying?
that's my goal. I say it all the time. Just my smile, and I have a book too that is called "Smile to Bend to Your Breakthrough." But it's pretty much about that. Just getting back to our authentic selves and being able to get through the daily, challenges in life with a smile. Because believe it or not, it helps. Like y'all think this smile is because I'm not going through something. No, I want to impact someone else because you never know what they're going through. A simple, hey, how you doing? It's crazy that you don't, and it's going to the mental health part of things. It's crazy how, when I do it now, and I learned to do it in healthcare, but when I do it now, it's the responses I get from simply, hey, how you doing? And actually awaiting a response, not just saying it because it's just a natural, thing to say. And the response I do get, like, dang, you actually care about how I'm doing. Yeah, I wouldn't ask if I don't, care. So little simple things that we forget or we're just too busy in life doing, I've learned just those little small nuances makes a big difference. Not for nothing, but I just lost a classmate that took his life is what we've told. They had the funeral today. But if you see him on social, I haven't seen him in a minute in person, but we would chat on social media. And if you see his page, that's all he did was joke and stuff. And a lot of times that's just a cover up, right? Of what's really going on. Yeah, they're masking it for the inner things of that's really happening. So I implore everybody to check on your strong friend. That person is making all the jokes. That person that's always there for, when you need them. They're the one that's, that you feel is strong, but they're crying in the car, they're crying in the shower, every moment that they get away from people, it's their dark time, but they're showing up every day for people. So check on them people, because ultimately everybody's, like you said, everybody's going through something. Like life ain't easy, and you just really don't know. People show up. I show up for people, and then when I don't, because life happens, I get the, hey, Precious, I need your smile today. And I've gotten, even in my inboxes, people that have gotten through their life situations in a hospital. This girl broke down everything of how she go to my page just to see me smile, just to hear my, motivation, so on and so forth. So that's why I show up, and it's as simple as a smile. And I did not know a smile can do so much. I took my smile for granted growing up. As a kid, I used to hear it all the time. You got such a beautiful smile. And I used to walk around with a resting bitch face, to say the least. More so because I didn't want to seem so inviting. But that was ignorance, right? So knowing how to control that now, you're going to get this smile. You're going to get it. Even if I'm in thought, somebody got to snap me out of it sometimes. Let me see that. I'm like, oh, shoot. I was just in thought. It has nothing to do with anything else. But yeah, just ensuring that we just operate as people. We're checking on our strong friends, and we're being intentional with, being the light. That's my, and for you to say what you said is crazy, because that's been my prayer. I want to be the light for people. I need you to see it without even really experiencing me, right? For real. So just to be able to see it because I'm in your presence, just to be able to feel it because I'm in your presence, or because you've come across me, that's been my prayer, for me to be that light, to people in any way possible. So again, I appreciate.
That's powerful. That's powerful. That was the word. That was the word. I'm gonna be share parent tagging you in this. That was the word. Oh man. Ms. Precious, I thank you so much. I need to hear that. Somebody need to hear that. Like you just now said, check on your people. It's okay to lay down. It's okay to talk to people. Talk to the right ones. You need to be heard. You know what I'm saying? I speak that on us, man. Like, start covering up, start staying in fear. Because we do have a problem. We suffer in fear. When we suffer quietness, we got to open up. You know what I'm saying? You got to open up to your wife, your girlfriend, your mama. Don't be scared of crying for a woman. Let it out, because I'm going to tell you, that's where the suicide, the depression, all that comes from. Stuff be so much built up in them, and when it comes out wrong.
Yeah. And isolation is, let's be clear, isolation is when the devil seeks in. He wants you to isolate yourself.
Yes.
So, and then all the other things start to happen. I talk about that all the time too with, people that's close to me. And again, God is intentional. I got a call yesterday from, a potential client, and she called me about real estate. We started talking about other things, but her thing, again, I've watched your social media. I'm inspired by what you do, and we went into a whole nother avenue of things. So I know my purpose is bigger than real estate.
Yes.
I'm grateful for it to be my vessel to get to where I'm going, but I'm even more grateful that God trusts me with the plan and with the mission. So
Yes.
People get
Man,
done.
God got so, like I said, God got so much in store in you. I want you back on the podcast. Please come back on.
Okay, no
Please.
problem. I
Please.
won't
And
be so tough next time. I got the
please.
little jitters out.
No, you did awesome. You did great. I thought the way you deserve. This your first podcast ever.
I've done, like I said, I've done one before. I'm supposed to be in so many others, but
Man,
um,
man,
I
listen.
make excuses, and I do want to be mindful. I think I asked you initially, like, what is it about? Because I just don't want to be on anybody's
Yes.
podcast. I got to be very particular, and I got to ensure because I'm a brand, and I know who I serve. So you're not going to get me on there and put me in a compromising situation
Yes.
because it may
Yes.
not pan out the way that you.
Try to damage people. I've seen podcasts they try to damage a lot of those podcasts, and I see some of those. I don't get into. I watch, a little bit of Shannon Shaw. I watch the Pippin podcast by Ryan Clark. Some of those podcasts they be bashing females, bashing guys, it bashing people that did. I don't like stuff like that.
Yes.
I can't do it. If I'm I want to build up. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to build people up, love on people. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you're not alone. This real. This is real life. You know what I'm saying? We all gonna go through something. They spit it on Jesus. They hate on Jesus, but Jesus still never changed who he was.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how you is. No matter what they do or whatever, you are covered. You know what I'm saying? I pray no perform against you shall prosper. You know what I'm saying? No perform against your family shall prosper. Continue doing what you're doing. And no perform against your business shall prosper. God is going to continue to enlarge. And I trust in God. And my faith is strong. I'm like David. You know what I'm saying? I'm big on it. You know, I don't try to get too religious, but I know what I believe in. I don't take what nobody else believes in. I respect them. And I'm still going to love them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm big on the faith. You know what I'm saying? You got the faith. You got it all. You got all the tools. You got everything. You a gift. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, your husband, respect your husband. He know what he got. You know what I'm saying? What if they better? You are the
You gotta
prize.
manifest them. Keep saying it. Go ahead, say it.
Yes, manifest because they know you gonna know what he got. If you're not with him already, when they get you, trust me, you gonna know. You ain't gotta find him. The man find a wife. You find a good, you gonna find a good one, and you definitely good. You great. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit there. I talk like women I be doing like good people. But listen, don't beat yourself up. It's coming. Trust God. You in God's face. Trust me. You could be. I don't care if you 45 years old and you ain't got no kids, but you might meet that right one. Everybody's time different. Some people rush it. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, the time is coming. You know what I'm saying? I tell you might be was the right one. It probably just the wrong time. You know? And don't never knock a child because it wasn't a child's fault. That's the blessing right there. It's time for you to rearrange how your past was to make sure their future is great. You know what I'm saying? So continue doing what you're doing. Definitely, it's been an honor. Anything you want to say before you go, or anything you can tell me what I need to do better at all, anything at all, please pour into to your big brother because I think I'm older than you. I'm 34, but you're 22, so anything to do. So anything, so tell.
No. I think this is awesome. I'm grateful that I came on. Keep doing what you're doing. Keeping God first and standing in that because that's important. A lot of what I've learned is a lot of people shy away from it. And I had this conversation yesterday with this young lady that we get it. Well, not we, but people are ashamed. And one thing I really don't get into is politics. They usually say politics and religion, but I'm going to talk about my God. And because I know where I come from, I know who's doing what they need to do, and I'm not ashamed of it. So keep doing what you're doing. Even when I was in healthcare, I have changed atheists' lives. I have, like other religions, they love and they appreciate who I am, not who I serve, because I am, authentic person, and I have kind of gotten them back on track to do what they need to do when it comes to spirituality. So continue doing what you're doing unapologetically, creating a great space. It's funny, I was just listening to We Are One, and you listen to it, but when you start paying attention to the words, it was saying how we tear down each other, but we should be, one. And I was literally just listening to it on the live, and I caught that, and I'm like, that's our society. So we need more people to do just the opposite. So keep doing just the opposite, building people up, putting people in position like you're doing. I know it's something that you enjoy doing, but you are creating a platform for people to continue to be. You're pouring into people and praying for people. So I truly appreciate that, to even start this live off with a prayer, because that means a lot to me. just keep on, and your business will be blessed. Your children, your family, you as a whole, and I think you know that. Thanks for seeing what you saw in me to get me on here, and I continue to pray that it is doing what it needs to do. So let's stay in contact. Of course, yes, I'll be back on, and let's connect on some other business things if you don't mind.
Listen, we locked in. We ain't going on. We locked in. We stuck. So we locked in. So, God know how to connect his people together. You know what I'm saying? He know how to connect his people together. You know what I'm saying? So we locked in. Anytime I could do anything for you, let me know. Anything at all or whatever, I'm here for you.
And same here.
Yeah, so I'm gonna let you go out the whole time, but God, the Lord's gonna replenish all that good strength, and it's gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off. I don't know what you're doing over there, but it's already blessed. It's already done. And thank you. And tell your live, I appreciate them too, man. Let me get you.
Yeah, they in here talking. I ain't want to be rude, but they've been saying some good things, some amens, and you're a good interviewer, and it's a lot of stuff in here.
Hey, look, tell them, hey, listen. This is a good prayer. We connect. Let's continue loving each other. Man, oh yeah, they're doing the same over here about you too, so follow you, man. Make sure the love, people that been coming in and out, sharing the heartbeat, seeing you. Beautiful. Listen, man, continue what you're doing. You have a blessed night. I'm definitely going to be showing the love. And I'm going to tag you in this video. I'm going to tag you on Instagram, and I'm going to tag you on Facebook. If you don't mind if I share it, that's okay.
No, not at all.
All right, sure. All right. We'll be talking soon.
All right. Have a good one.
You too now. So.
Right. Now, I don't know how to get off this thing, so you're going to have to do that.
I like that. All right. They go that. Flash that smile one more time. Go ahead and flash it. God bless you. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. I'm gone, so you be good now.